Hello, hello, hello. I hope you guys are having an amazing, fabulous, wonderful day. And I'm glad that you are joining us because we have a super, super, super awesome lesson today because we're going to do something special. We're going to do something a little different than what we've been doing in the past. So, again, if you're just joining us, write your name in the comments. Let me know where you're joining us from. And today, without further ado, we are going to talk about games. Okay, but we're not just going to talk about games because that would not be nowhere near as fun. We are actually going to play some games. We're going to play some different games. So, this lesson is good for people that are teachers of English because, I think most of us, pretty much all of us, will play some games in the classroom. But it's also good if you are an English learner and you want to practice your English because, like I said, we are going to play some games. And I'm going to test your knowledge and see what you guys know, and you can practice your English as we go through these games. So, what's up, everybody? Marco, how's it going? Good to see you. Amano, Mohammed, Yasmin from Turkey. Excellent. We got a lot of people from all over the place. So, this is really going to be a worldwide game that we are going to be playing today because people are from everywhere. So, and if you're watching this video later, again, you can play along as well. Write your answers in the comments. This lesson will be for everyone. So let's play some games. Well, but before we play some games, I quickly want to talk about, why should we play games? Okay, so the first reason that I think we should play games is because the games they create an interactive environment, just like that above me, interactive English. And we want these games, they really get us involved in the learning process. And the other thing it will do is it will encourage participation because oftentimes when we play a game, students are in groups, people in groups, you have competition, and you have to really participate in the activity in order to play. The other thing that it does, which is really, 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 really important, is it elicits critical thinking. And this is so important because problem solving really exercises our brain when we use problem solving. And that is basically what games do. That's what games do for us. They elicit our critical thinking. Another reason, that one right there, number 4, is that it increases our motivation. You're more motivated to learn. It's a better learning environment because, you're playing a game and you're more relaxed and you have fun. Relax is kind of number 5, which is that it lowers your anxiety because you're not worried about a test. You're not worried about the right answer, the wrong answer. You're just playing the game and there's really not a right or wrong. And you just have fun, which is the last one. We like games because they're fun, which is why they exist, which is why we play them. So, again, if you guys are just joining us in the chat, let us know. Let me know where you're from. Felipe from Brazil, welcome. Ilham, Mohammed, Lata, hello. Excellent. We got a lot of people here. David Jr., excellent. Good to have you guys here. So today, as I was saying, we are going to play some games and I am going to ask you guys are going to have to participate and give me some of the answers because that's kind of how these games are going to work. So let's talk a little bit about what are some different games that we play? Again, this can be useful for if you are a teacher of English or even an English learner because again, we're actually going to play some games and you really need to participate, okay? I'm watching, all right? So, some of the different games, what are some popular games? I've just written down a few, and again, these are games maybe you are familiar with. Maybe if you don't know, you could always Google these games and see exactly how they're played. Scrabble for language learning, for English, it's great for spelling. Pictionary, again, that visual learning, which is really good. That's one of my favorite ones. I would always do this. I love to do this in the classroom. I would take it a step further. I would do animal Pictionary and have people choose like two animals, and they have to combine the animal. They have to draw one animal that looks like two of the different ones, and you have to guess the two animals. So that was always fun. Charades, where you're actually using motions, again, where you're making the gestures with your body. Memory game, that's also good for exercising the vocabulary muscles when you learn new vocabulary words. Bingo, of course. Hangman is another one, kind of for especially like beginner learners, where you're trying to get them to think of new words. Simon Says, again, that's another one, especially if you're learning parts of the body. Simon Says, touch your head. Simon Says, touch your feet. And another one that's just more of a conversational one. We have a lot of different games. Two Truths, One Lie, where you write down three things. Two of them are true, one's a lie. And everybody just has to guess which one is the lie and try to figure it out. And it really is a communicative activity because you're doing a lot more speaking. So these are some games that you can use in the classroom. These are games that you can just play at home with your friends or your family. But they are not the games that we are going to play today. So the games that we're going to play, well, the first one is this one, Scattergories. Okay, so Scattergories. So as you can see, I'm going to go over how to play it. And then we are actually going to play it, and you're going to need to write your answers in the comments. Okay, so how to play Scattergories is pretty simple, okay? There is a list of categories, and then you are given a letter, or I am going to give you a letter. And you have to think of a word that begins with that letter, okay? So it's pretty straightforward. And the categories often, most of the time in the classroom, I would keep them pretty vague, pretty general, like those that I have listed, like city, food, sport, clothing, name, animal, car, country, and they just have to think of a word that starts with that as part of that category. So for example, if I gave you the letter T and it was name, then you would think of a name that starts with T, like Tom or something like that, okay? So you can make these categories more specific depending on the level of the classroom or your students or the learners, but we're going to keep them pretty vague right now today. So are you guys ready? All right. So I'm just going to give you one category and a letter, and I just want you, boom, 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 just write those words. Write as many words as you can that apply. All right. So the first one is this. Okay. So as you write them, I'm gonna jot them down. So city, and your letter is B. Give me the name of a city that begins with the letter B. And the idea is to write as many as you can. All right. So give me the name of a city that begins with the letter B. As you guys go through this, I'm going to try to write your names. Okay, or write your answers. All right, wow, okay, getting the answers already. Yes, excellent. Brasilia, Bulgaria, excellent. What else do we have? Barcelona, I was just there. You and I were just there. What's the name of a city, again, that starts with B? All right, so just write those in the chat. Remember, wait, Brazil's a country, so no, we're just going for cities right now. What's the name of some cities that start with C? Or not C, B, the letter B. Let me give you an American city that I think maybe like Boston. Boston is an American city. We have, I guess, Bhutan City. All right. What else? What else do you guys have? Are there any other cities that begin with B? We have, what have we? Badram. Oh yeah, we're Budapest. Perfect. Excellent. All right. So what are some other cities? Any other cities that start with B? I'm just going to jot a few more down. Ah, good one. That's a good one. Bogota. All right. So I'm just writing down some of your answers. I'll try to. Whoops. Okay. All right. What other? Birmingham. Yeah, that's another one. That's in Alabama. Excellent. Bogar in Indonesia. All right. Excellent. So you guys, perfect. Beijing. Excellent. So there's a lot of different cities out there, and typically we're playing it a little differently because usually you'd give all the categories and the groups would go through and they'd write one for each one, and you try to finish as quickly as you can. This one, for this activity, we're exercising our creative thinking, trying to think of, okay, what are some different cities that begin with the letter B? That was perfect. All right. So the next one that I have for you guys, what I want you to do is, let's do this one. Okay. How about, all right, food with the letter C. Okay, what are some foods? What's some food that begins with the letter C? Okay, any it could be any type of dish, maybe even a meal, or just any kind of food that begins with the letter C. And again, I'm going to write your answers in there. Excellent. Starting to get some already. Coconut. Perfect. All right. Anything else? What else do you guys got? Carrot. Excellent. Ooh, excellent. Couscous. Cheesecake. Perfect. Oh, that's one of my favorite desserts, cheesecake. What else? What else do we have that starts with C? Oh, that's a double point right there. Those are 2 points. If you can give me 2 words, chicken, curry, all right? That's double the points right there because you got 2 words. Cheese, excellent, very simple, all right? Anything else? Of course, Ioana's favorite, chocolate, all right? So, perfect, excellent. So, these are all food words that begin with the letter C. And you guys, this is something that it's really fun to do with a group of people, and you have one group against the other group, and you go through and you try to write them as quickly as you can, and then you would count up the points. Usually you only give somebody maybe less than a minute to think of them, and then you count up the points and see who's the winner. So again, there's a lot of them. Caviar, chips, cauliflower, cupcakes, another bonus word. Excellent. So this is how to play Scattergories. It's a good one to play in the classroom to really get people thinking of vocabulary words that start with that letter. So it is a fun game to play. I would recommend it. Okay. So again, thank you. If you just joined us, we're playing games because why not? Because it's a lot of fun. If you like playing games, remember, hit that like button. Please also share this lesson once it's wrapped up. So are you guys ready for the next game that I want to play with you? And this is definitely more of an English game. I guess maybe you could do it in other languages, but it's this game right here, okay? We're going to play Mad Libs. Now, maybe you haven't heard of Mad Libs before. It was popular in the United States a long time ago. I don't know if it still is. But the idea behind Mad Libs is that you take a story, some paragraph, and then you take words out of that story, okay? And for example, say that you take an adjective out, all right? And then you give somebody a list of the words they have to think of, maybe an adjective, a noun, kind of like the list I got on there, like a silly word, a plural noun. And somebody else they just think of words off the top of their head, and then we take those words and we plug them back into the story. And the end result is that you get this funny story. It's an entertaining story. So it can be very interesting and fun and creative. It's especially popular, I think younger learners like children would love these activities and love these games. So we're going to give it a try. All right. So right now in the chat, I want you to think of those things right now. give me a silly word. All right, write a silly word into the chat for time's sake, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start plugging some of these in. So give me a silly word. Also, write an adjective. All right, write some different adjectives in the chat so we can start collecting these words, and then we'll plug them into the story. Okay, so write an adjective. Also, finally, give me a plural noun. Okay, so funny word. All right, jerk. Okay, wonderful, perfect. All right, give me some adjectives, silly words. This is perfect. Also, a plural noun. Remember, a plural noun would be a noun that ends with s. Not always, but like boys, glasses. Pants, or a plural noun could be an irregular one like people or children. Okay, so write those in the comments. That's another good one, snotty. All right, so let me show you the game. All right, so here, let's see. Okay, so here we have our Mad Libs game. All right, and we are going to play, we're going to do this one right here, which is, it's called Sick Note. So I think most of us may be familiar with this idea is when you are sick at school, when you're sick, you don't go to school. And many times you have to bring a note to school saying, what was the problem? Why were you not at school? And it's a sick note. You bring a sick note to school. So we are going to do this sick note right here. All right. So I got some words from you guys already. Let me see what else you got for me. Okay. And then we're going to put these in there. So I also want you to think of an illness. Okay. Think of an illness. That's another one that we need, as well as a place. Okay. Let me figure that. I'm going to take jerk and put it right here. We'll use jerk. Let's use snotty. That was one I liked down here. I saw wonderful was a good adjective. Little. Also, think of a name. Give me a name. Somebody give me a name. A name of a person. Could be, just a regular name, or it could be the name of somebody famous. All right. Anybody, any name. These are some other things we need to fill in the rest of it. Okay, so what do we have? A headache. Okay, headache. That's good. Right. Okay, headache. Let's see. Oh, no, wait. I like diarrhea. Gosh, I wonder. What else do we have? Name: Stuart, Miss Chen, Altair. Okay. Let me see what else we got here. Okay, so let me fill in. So name, okay, let's go with, we'll go with Stuart. All right, Stuart, can you give me a plural noun, a place? We need a number as well. If somebody wants to write a number, what else do we have here? Let's see. Oh, Taj Mahal. Okay, I like that place. Okay, we'll use that one. Taj Mahal. Did I spell it right? Okay, so what else do we need? We need a number. We need a plural noun and another adjective. Give me a fun adjective. All right, just write those in the chat. Okay, Fabio was the first one. 18. All right, another adjective and a plural noun, and we will be set. Okay, exquisite. That's a good one. All right, what's a plural noun? All right, somebody give me a plural noun. Cats, dogs, whatever, boxes. Exquisite. Okay, and okay, we're gonna go with kittens. Sure. There we go. All right, so once we have this filled in and we have our list of words, then we'll take it and we'll go mad, and then I'll read the story. So, it says, Dear school nurse, Jerk Stewart will not be attending school today. He has come down with a case of diarrhea and has horrible kittens and a wonderful fever. We have made an appointment with the little Dr. Snotty, who studied for many years at the Taj Mahal and has 18 degrees in pediatrics. He will send you all the information you need. Thank you, sincerely, Mrs. Exquisite. All right. So as you can see, it's kind of just a funny little paragraph or note. I will put a link to these games in the comments afterwards in the description, so you can kind of go check them out. But it's a great game to play, especially if you have a group of people and you are practicing, especially like those parts of speech. Having people think of an adjective or a plural noun or a place. It's a great way to use English in that way. All right, so the other game that I want to play with you guys is this one, okay? Is Jeopardy, all right? So this is, it's a TV show type game. Some of you, maybe you've played it, but basically you have different categories with points, okay? And the lower the point, the easier the question. The higher the point, the more difficult the question. And somebody would pick a category and a point value, and then you get a question, and you have to see if you can answer that. And you must answer the question in order to get the points. That's how we play Jeopardy. Now, Jeopardy is a great game. I think when I've used this in the classroom, everybody loves it. It's great because you can work on a lot of different skills, because you get to choose the categories. The only thing is, it is a little more work to put in, but, that's okay. So let's play some Jeopardy. Why don't we? All right, so let me see if this works. Okay, all right. Are you guys up there with me? All right, so you can see my Jeopardy board. I put in English Jeopardy. I whipped this together this morning. And we have 5 categories in 5 different point totals: words, sounds, prepositions, idioms. What am I? So in the chat, somebody choose one. Which category and which point total do you want to use? And I will click on that question. Okay, so let's see who's first. Give me a category and a point total. And again, if you're watching this later, you can play along with us. Use the comments as basically like a piece of paper. Write the answers down in there, and then once it's done, just hit comment, submit the comment. That way I know that you're participating. You're participating in what's going on. So, okay, I have a double one there. Somebody said preposition, okay, preposition for 40. Okay, we'll do that one, all right? So preposition for 40, I will just click on this. Okay. Some of these may be easy, maybe they're difficult. All right, I don't know. It says, don't go, take me, you. All right, take me, you. What would you say? Is it around, with, or by? What do you guys think the answer is? Write it in the comments, okay? What do you think? Don't go, take me, you. All right, we've got some good answers in there. So then we can go in here. And most of you said be, with. We can check out. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, all right. You got it. The answer is be, with. Okay, very good. So I saw somebody else had put words for 40. So let's go look at this one right here. All right. Okay, what does it mean? To perspire means to, what? To perspire means to, what do you think it is? Again, there's a little time. Don't worry about the time. Write your answers in the comments, in the chat. And if you're watching it later on, just, write your answers as we go through this. That way I know you were participating along with us and you weren't just watching it. So does it mean to sweat, to dance, or to swim? What do you guys think? All right. To perspire. All right, well, all right, you guys. Wow, ooh, pretty. Everybody's pretty good. So most people bet A, sweat, and the answer is yes. It means to sweat, to perspire. All right, guys, where are we going next? Where are we going next? What else? Somebody give me. We have words 10. All right. Let me try that. Okay. This is an easy one. Okay. Again, you can make them as easy or difficult as you want. The lower the point value, the easier it is. So what's a synonym for big? All right. Is it A, tiny, B, large, or C, happy? Which one of these is a synonym for big? All right. That should be that should be an easy one. All right. Okay. All right. We got it. We got them in. All right. Perfect. So mostly everybody was saying B, large. That is the correct answer. Excellent. So what else do we have? I saw another one on here that I wanted to try, a different one. Somebody had put, "What am I for 50?" Okay, let's go. Let's go check that out. So here is your question. All right. I'm rain mixed with ice. What am I? Is it sleet, snow, or hail? I'm rain mixed with ice. What do you guys think that is? Rain mixed with ice. Sleet, snow, or hail? All right, everybody's put in there. I think this one, maybe you guys haven't heard that. Maybe this is a new word. If it's raining, but it's a little mixed with ice, it's sleet. We would say that it is sleet because usually once it hits the ground, it turns right to ice. Snow is actually, it is frozen. It is ice. Those are little ice crystals. So rain mixed with ice would be sleet. So hopefully that might be a new word for you guys. Somebody else had put, I think, idioms for 30 is that one that I saw on here. Idioms for 30. Yes. Okay. We're going to go idioms for 30. What does it mean? Break a leg. Break a leg means what? Good luck. Hurt yourself. Don't mess up. What does it mean? If somebody tells you, hey, break a leg. Break a leg. I don't know, maybe if you've heard this idiom before, but somebody might tell you, hey, break a leg. What does it mean, break a leg? What do you guys think? Some people, all right, A, not sure. Okay, yes. If somebody tells you to break a leg, this is something if you're getting ready to do a performance of some sort, you're getting ready to do something and somebody tells you break a leg, they're basically kind of saying, good luck. They're wishing you good luck, do well, good luck. Break a leg. What's another one? Let's do maybe a couple more. What's another category and point total? I'm just starting to realize maybe just the random ones you guys are picking. Seems like a lot of the answers are A. I don't know why. That's not how it is for all of them. So let me know where should we go next? Sounds for 50. There it is. Okay, so sounds for 50. Okay. The most common English vowel sound is what? Which one of these sounds is the most common sound? Do you think it's A, B, or C? All right. This is kind of testing your knowledge of phonetics because of these different symbols. You might see these when you're studying pronunciation and learning how to make these different sounds. Which one do you think? A, B, or C? We got some different responses in there. All right. So, if you're not sure, the answer is B. All right. It is the schwa sound. So that upside down E, that is the schwa sound. All right. That is the most common vowel sound in English. And we did a whole video lesson on the schwa sound. which you guys, hopefully you will check out. All right, let's do one more. One more. Where should we go? What do you guys think? What's another category and point total? All right, interactive English. What am I for 30? All right. We will do this one. What am I for 30? Okay, here's another one. I am sharp like a knife. What is sharp like a knife? Is it a razor, a brush, or a spatula? What do you think? What is sharp like a knife? Write your answer in the comments. Sharp like a knife. What do you guys think? All right, got some good answers in there. Something that is sharp like a knife is, yes, it is a razor. A razor. So you get the idea. Again, this is how to do these games and how to play these games. So again, games are it's a really important part of learning, and I hope that you guys can use games to go out and play and improve and especially practice your language skills. I will leave a link in the description to these games, so if you want to play that Jeopardy game, I'll give you the link. You can go to it and you can, test your knowledge, and then write to us on Facebook or Twitter. Let me know how you guys did, all right? So I hope you guys appreciated that game. It's a little different. Really appreciate you guys watching and being with us here today. Again, please hit that like button if you enjoyed these games, if you enjoyed playing games, and share this video with others so that they have a chance to practice their English as well. If you have any questions or comments, again, write those to us. We try to get back to as many people as we can. And you can also check out the social media down there: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and of course right here on YouTube. You can find us here. So thank you guys so much. Lata, Mano, Fabio, Mohit, Yasmin, Merv, thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you guys next time. All right, have a great day.